Very few legends have worked for every major American wrestling promotion, and even fewer wrestlers in the history of the industry are able to captivate the fans like the icon Sting.
It's showtime, folks!
Thanks to various styles of face paint, he would constantly reinvent himself. Sometimes they weren't that great, others they were as iconic could be. But all of them were very memorable. Here is every version of the Stinger. A young Steve Borden-Sting, along with Jim Hellwig, the Ultimate Warrior, chose to join Bill Watts' Mid-South Wrestling UWF. The two future stars formed a tag team known as the Blade Runners, a run that lasted less than a year.
To all you low-life rednecks out there.
Squat rack.
We're out here with all you mid-southern rednecks. We're tired of degrading ourselves down to your level.
And I can assure you.
Yes, I've been watching. So from now on, we're going to do things our style. That's California style.
Their looks and antics were meant to mirror the Road Warriors, which were the most popular tag team in wrestling at that time. However, this gimmick did result in Steve Borden receiving his iconic wrestling name, Sting. Again, it was something different from the standard Sting look. However, it just wasn't as good as his more iconic gimmicks. In an aim to capitalize on the roaring success of Heath Ledger's Joker, Sting transformed himself into an unhinged, insane Joker Sting.
To the challenge of our rivals. No. Stunning! Can I just have a hug? Whoa! Whoa! Get over here!
It had its moments of fun and creativity. However, the gimmick didn't really connect with the fans, and his over-the-top antics came across as more forced than insane.
Whatever that is, that weapon to Spike Hogan now in the head.
The story behind the gimmick mainly involved him attempting to take down Immortal 1x1 and win back control of TNA for Dixie Carter. All in all, it was a decent effort and the look was different. WCW was a mess during this time. The NWO lasted far longer than it probably should have, and the ultimate enemy of the group eventually joining the faction in some form or another was a clear sign that it had gone on for too long. The Stinger spent over a year being a silent guardian and a watchful protector, fighting for WCW against the vile New World Order. In typical WCW booking fashion, all of that wonderful storytelling got pushed aside. Sting started speaking again and donned a new red and black look.
What's your name?
Hey, things got oh God!
Some critics say Sting looked like a big tomato, while others liked the change. He was still successful, winning world titles and tag team titles as part of the WOLF-PAC, which was the more popular NWO version at the time. This look was when Sting really made a name in the wrestling world. He became the face of WCW and was a mix between Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior due to his larger-than-life American hero status, as well as the bright face paint.
Not coming soon enough. And right here, he's still standing on end. The coma and the morgue.
For many fans, watching Sting take Ric Flair to the limits and nearly win the NWA title at the first ever Clash of Champions was the first time they saw Sting on a national stage. For some reason, during this match, they lock JJ Dillon in a cage and suspend him in midair. Also, this guy really hates JJ and really wants to rip the cage open. For the next several years, the bleach-blonde, muscle-bound, face-painted Warrior took WCW by storm and became one of the driving forces of that brand. The look every wrestling fan sees when they hear the name Sting. an idea pitched by Scott Hall based on the comic book movie The Crow. He transformed himself from the Surfer to the Crow Sting, occasionally making his way to the ring in a variety of ways and standing up against NWO as a lone warrior.
But the only thing that's for sure about Sting is nothing's for sure.
Sting became silent watching all that was transpiring from the rafters as NWO kept on wreaking havoc all over WCW. This version of Sting would become more or less the version he'd adopt for the rest of his career. All the other versions of the franchise, besides Surfer Sting, would be an offshoot of this one. The fact alone shows how notable and significant this period was for the career of Sting and the surge in popularity of WCW as a whole in their efforts to defeat WWE in the Monday Night Wars. If you like to see more weekly wrestling content like this, do like, share, and subscribe, and if I have missed any other version of Sting, please let me know in the comments section.